is Scientology the birthplace of UFO and alien phenomena? Certainly from my experience they are, because in the early 1980s, like any youngster just finishing school, university, just finished my degree in law. In the police, I was investigating meditation and all the lovely things to have, find your way to a higher life, follow the spiritual path. And one of the points that was advertised was obviously something to do with Scientology, and we were led to that and started participating in their initial free lectures. And what was the thing that was promoted that came up was obviously aliens and UFOs and other planets and so on. So I have not found it any more structured or presentable than through Scientology, meaning they were in essence the structural design that started it all. You had your Adamski that wrote books, and there were a few channels at that stage already channeling aliens, and I've been to a group circle which was about rescuing aliens, and they had aliens coming through in the circle talking. It was a whole, they even have a newspaper they published at that stage about this aliens and UFO thing. I mean, this is 1980s, saying exactly all the shit that's being peddled at the moment. I mean, it's quite many years later now, 30 years later. None of it obviously has come to anything. The point being, though, that if you are a youngster today and like Anonymous attacking Scientology, yet you also embrace the alien and UFO phenomena, you're dishonest, because you were in fact an offspring of Scientology. Your very ideas and thoughts and considerations, Scientology played a role in that. It's a whole science fiction point. Definitely had an impact in some part of your ideology of UFOs, aliens and other planets and other races. So the nice thing about Scientology is that they have a high level of discipline when it comes to how to live. So your UFO and alien progenitors, you'll do well to get some discipline. Yes, doesn't mean Scientology has got, it's how it really is, but the discipline do portray and do make them a far more stable group, not like the rest that play all kinds of fake and nasty games in the name of their so-called free choice and beliefs. Fascinating times ahead. So there we have it, UFO and alien believers, and we have all this Ashtar command and channels from the archangels, all that shit. They're all an outflow of the early Scientology promotion of the idea worldwide. I mean, I was in a session training this stuff in Johannesburg in the early 1980s. They already had buildings and places in play. They have done extensive work on this, spent a lot of money on getting the ideas established, and still do. Fascinating, eh?